everybody, thanks for stopping by today. I'm going to do an art journaling page using some Art Anthology products. I've got some coloration spray here, some of the Art Anthology Gesso, and some of the paint. I'm going to do some stenciling first with the Gesso. I'm just going to take this chicken wire stencil and just do a few different areas. I cannot find my scraper right now, so I just tore off a piece of chipboard. I'm just going to kind of dip it in there and just spread it across on the stencil in a couple different areas here. And then I'm just going to flip it over on the page next to it. I'm only going to work on the left side. I'm just going to get all the extra off on the right hand side of the page and do that page later. That way I kind of have two pages started at once. And now I'm just going to heat set the gesso for a second. Okay, so now that I have the page, the gesso's on here, it's dry, I'm going to go ahead and mist my page with some water, just so that when I spray, the colors run together nicely. I'm going to start with the, I'm going to say this name so wrong, Waima Bay Blue, and I'm just going to do a couple little places. Next I'm going to use the Timeless. I really like this yellow color. And then now I'm going to go in with some watermelon. Now I'm going to heat set this page and see how the colors look, because I can always add color to it. And you'll see the gesso works as a resist. It's coming through the sprays. Thinking I might add a little more blue. For these parts that are puddling, you can always flip your book up or turn your page and it'll streak. It's okay that I have some of the color sprayed on the right hand side. That's just the start of my next page. And I'm going to add a little more of the yellow. So now the base of your page is done, you can pretty much just start stamping. If you like to cut out images from magazines, you can glue that down and decorate around that if you like. Okay, so now we're going to do some stamping on the page. I have a couple stamp sets here. I'm going to use one of Wendy Vecchi's old stamp sets, Art from the Heart, and then the Tim Holtz stamp set, the numeric. I'm going to use the 1 and the 4 for the year. I really like this border and the saying on the stamp set from Wendy. So for the border, I've already got it on my black. I'm going to use just some black archival ink and get it inked up pretty good. And I'm just going to do the border around the page. Now the saying, I'm not sure if I want to, I think I'm just going to take it off of the acrylic black, and I'm just going to ink the stamp itself. I don't have to have all of the words, and it doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to kind of roll it in areas so that some of the writing just comes on bits and pieces of the page. And now I'm going to put the 14 on there for the year. I'm going to put it sideways for something different. I'm going to take this stencil and I'm going to use the Velvet Dimensional paint and just kind of do little bits and pieces of the stencil with the paint. And like I said, it doesn't matter if it gets onto the next page or not. That's just starting my base for that page. I'm just going to kind of heat set this. The paint and the gesso really give a bunch of different texture to your journaling page, which is kind of cool. I might do some stamping. I like this Fabulous Flourish stamp set from Tim Holtz. I actually might put some paint on here and stamp with it. It's just part of it, maybe along the side over here. I really like this color, the Fuji color. So I'm gonna just wipe off my spatula. And I'm just gonna spread some paint on my stamp. I'm gonna stamp over here on the side where I didn't have the border stamp at. I kind of want it over here in the corner too, so I'm just going to stamp it off a little bit on my clean page. I think I want a few more areas of the saying. Going to heat set that paint a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and take my gel pen. I think I might just go ahead and outline the 14 and maybe outline a couple of the border parts. Or maybe I'll wait for the paint to dry first. Doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes just outlining a little bit of it makes it pop off the page, but I think my white gel pen is going out. Let's see if this one's better. A little bit. Maybe not. Maybe I don't have any white gel pens that work. Okay, well, let's see. So that doesn't work. Let's try the Blizzard Crystal Effects. I'll outline the 14 with that instead. So I've outlined the 14. I'm going to go ahead and let that dry. And I think this page will be done. You can always go back in and do some of your own hand journaling if you want to. About what you're feeling for the day or anything like that. Well, thanks for stopping by. I hope you've enjoyed my tutorial on how to get your page started. If you have any questions, just leave me a message and I will help you out. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.